Roll for hangovers.
Oh, I already failed that one, bud.
I don't remember if I was even drinking last night in game.
You were not. Also, I was joking. Don't actually roll for hangovers. And everyone wakes up. Woo! Wake up! I think we did some stuff after y'all woke up last time, but I don't remember what it was. So we're just gonna start again at waking up.
I think it was
I
might have
paid
just
my
been
tab,
breakfast.
so I'm not doing that again. But I paid my tab.
Yes, you paid your tab.
We went to see Amara.
Oh yeah, we
that's right.
tried to go see Amara.
That's right.
We went to see Amara and Insane.
Oh, no, we went to go see Amara and we found out she wasn't there.
She was in the infirmary.
Right.
And I think we had someone microaggression at us.
See, this is why I have you guys, so you actually remember things that I can't.
Well, that's why we all have each other to remember.
It works. We all remember a small part of the story of what happened last time.
Mm-hmm.
So we just play telephone to piece it back together. Okay, then. Then that is where we are going to pick up. You have just found out that Amara is in the infirmary. What do you do?
I waddle to the infirmary.
Is it a very pronounced waddle?
I mean, I did basically infuse everyone with all of my essence, so I'm running on fumes, man. However you want me to waddle there, I'll waddle there.
Okay, so you full on penguin waddle there then.
Full on penguin waddle as a little dwarf.
Everyone just sees Felix just going, just
That's
literally.
I am leaning heavily onto the staff, man. I'm like, I hate it here.
Man, that's not a penguin. That's a penguin.
You all make it to the infirmary without incident. In the infirmary, you see a bunch of guards, of course. You see the guard that took out his own foot during training. He's still there. Nurses and healers are tending to his foot. And in the back, you eventually find your target, Amara.
Is she conscious?
She is laying in a supine position. Eyes appear to be closed. But she's alive, so she sleeps.
I won't lie. I'm honestly I'm drawing a blank on what we were talking to her about. So I'm gonna kind of chill back here until someone,
Does she look like she's in dire need of healing?
She's stable. Like she will live.
Lesser restoration probably won't wake someone up who's unconscious, right?
They're not.
That's not a
They're
condition.
sleeping.
Unconscious is sleeping.
Yeah, the unconscious and sleeping just have kind of different operational definitions in D&D. Unconscious is more of a incapacitated.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Book, hit me with with the rules. The difference between unconscious and sleeping. Even though you are unconscious when you are sleeping.
That is true. Just unconscious is just a more overarching term for going down in combat. Sleeping is for snap time. Sleeping is specifically, willing sleep or for sleep spells.
Like when you tell me to go to the fuck to bed in the middle of the day so I can actually stay awake during D&D.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, who's gonna wake her up?
It should not be.
Which one of you have the best relationship with this one?
Bro, I don't think I have the best relationship with anybody.
Probably not, because you're a lizard and you look kind of weird.
I look sad and then clean my eyeballs with my tongue.
Yeah, see that right there? That's yeah.
But I'm hygienic.
I mean, props for being cleanly, but can't you just? I'm very disturbed by that.
I let my shoulders slump, and as I walk out, the sad Charlie Brown theme starts playing. Wap, 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 wap.
Oh, I thought you were about to do the.
Yes, I'm gonna Charlie Brown out of the room to that theme.
Roll performance.
I kind of. Is there a nurse or anybody nearby?
I'm right here. Yes.
How does my Charlie Brown go?
You kind of just walk out whistling a shitty show tune while also dancing off the beat, and you draw.
Okay, you don't have to attack me out of the game as well, man.
Is there a nurse? And he looks over at
Uh-huh.
Felix. Yeah. God damn it.
We're waiting for it.
Felix, someone who's been here for the entire time.
I mean, probably better, because I can just kind of go, give me a few hours, I probably can figure out what's wrong with her.
Well, I was just gonna say, when has she actually been awake? You haven't been here, so we don't know if she just went to sleep because it would be kind of rude if like she finally just went to sleep and I just walk over there and shake her, wake up, and she's like, I literally just fell asleep. I'd feel really bad.
I feel like we're having a very loud conversation and she's probably stirring right now.
We just turned to her. She's staring up. I can hear you. Shut the fuck
I
up.
can hear you, by the way, you asshole.
Lady Amara doesn't do that, but you are next to a couple of beds with completely unrelated soldiers.
Are
who
they awake
just-
and pissed at us?
They are awake. One is trying to read a magazine. The other is just laying down, whistling to himself.
Okay, so I'll walk over to her and try to wake Amara up.
Okay.
Wake them up.
Come on, wake him up. Go ahead, and how do
This
you
is
wake
when the
her up?
panic
You
hit
just-
button gets hit and the freaking security shows up and kicks us out of the infirmary.
KT's already fucking gone.
I'll just kind of place my hand on her shoulder and just kind of gently nudge her, and I'm like, Captain Amara, are you alive?
I mean, I could have told you that she was alive. Like, her vitals seem okay enough. Now, whether or
Yeah.
not she's responsive is a different, different thing.
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm responsive. Hi, hello. Can I fucking help you?
Oh, yeah, how you doing?
Well, I'm alive. I'm alive. That's about it. I feel like shit. You know, getting stabbed by a fucking shadow ghost person will do that to you. Anyways, what can I do for you?
I just kind of turn to everybody and just kind of go, what do we need, by the way, from this? I completely forgot what we needed.
I will be 100% honest. I forgot what we even wanted to talk to her about. So,
Probably the aftermath of what we did yesterday.
Oh yeah, weren't we supposed to like get paid or something too?
God, you guys are
are you
just
saying
in it
that? I
for
was
the
gonna say, are you
money.
saying that in character? Or are you saying that
No,
out of character?
because I honestly
Okay,
don't
because I
know.
was
I'm
about to
sorry.
be like, this is not the time to ask for payment. But
No, out of character. I genuinely don't remember. I'm sorry.
What I meant, and I was saying that out of character earlier. And also, this is out of character. I guess just like following up because we finished and then left and didn't really be like, hey, there's some shit here you might want to be careful of, or like, hey, we found some shit in the back you might want to take a look at, or like, can we get some help with our shit now that we've helped you with your shit?
Yeah, I think that's more accurate. Yeah.
Quid pro quo.
I will.
Not even that, just like, hey, that was tough, and what we were gonna do might be weird, so we're gonna want a little bit of like help we can get.
we've become that meme of Omira's our party's like favorite NPC, and we're about to torture and like psychologically torture her with come help us with this stuff because we helped you with this stuff.
So no one's jumped in yet, right?
Nope.
Look, Felix
Hey,
is kind of like
so,
here to just make sure.
Sorry to wake you up, but we kind of have to get going.
Yes, of course. I'm sure y'all are fucking busy.
Well, there's that whole Mandleton thing that's going on that is
Thanks, Farrah.
apparently very dire. So that's kind of where we're going next.
Oh yeah, your friend who is not your friend and got possessed. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So that's that's gonna probably prove to be pretty tough. So we were kind of hoping that we might be able to get some assistance from you in return for the assistance we provided, and maybe we could call it even from there.
Yeah, I won't be much good to you in my current state. Was on death's door just yesterday. Probably still am on death's door. You know how it is. But I can offer you something that is not me.
Like the medicine check and see kind of how she's doing.
Okay.
If I were to maybe pop a heal spell on her of some sort, would it be beneficial? Guess is what I'm.
Okay.
Or maybe kind of gauge how much healing she might need.
Yeah. With a 12, you can figure out that you can help ease her pain a little bit with some low-level healing spells, but a lot of it is just wounds that have to be healed by time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop as she's kind of talking, I'm gonna touch the amulet that's on my neck, and it's gonna glow like deep blood red, and then I'm just gonna go touch her on the shoulder and totally do 9 points of healing.
The healing runs through her, and you see she takes a deep inhale in, and then goes, "Oh, that's nice. That's nice."
I'm like walking in amphetamines
What?
sometimes. Once you get to know me, you're just like, I don't want to like this guy. That's kind of the impression I'm getting off right now, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, I still won't be able to fight beside you.
No.
Even if I did, I'm not sure I would be of much use. I mean, you saw me get absolutely fucking decked."
No, yeah.
There's more to that than just you being weak. Like there.
Just sounds like low
Never
self-esteem.
never mind. I'll stop talking.
So we figured you probably wouldn't be able to join us. I guess to put it a little more blunt, we're kind of looking for whatever physical goods that you might be able to help with. Maybe some higher crafted armor, or we have different people that use a different range of abilities as you've seen. Maybe stuff that kind of falls into those wheelhouses.
I gotcha. Yeah. I might not be able to go with you, but I can at least give you payment for a job well done. That should help you get some supplies under your belt.
I think we'd appreciate that.
Okay. Do one of you have a quill and some parchment?
I actually think I have those on me because I took the oh no, apparently not. Intrusive thought, just write it on my arm. But yeah.
That sure is an intrusive thought right there.
Oh,
right. Parchment and quill aren't too hard to come by. There's stuff, but yeah. You find one, you give it to her. She writes for a few seconds and just hands you back a note, saying to grant you all 100 gold per person from the barracks treasury. Okay, just give this to whoever's working at the barracks. It's got my signature on it. If they give you any trouble, come back to me.
These aren't the same guys that were kind of D-bags when we were out there, were they? The ones that we met when we were coming in?
No, I fired them.
Okay. I respect that decision as well. Is there an empty, vase around anywhere?
Like in the infirmary?
Yeah.
There's a couple. They're not empty, but there's a few vases with flowers and stuff, for healing people.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a hold of that and then wait until everyone leaves. I'm gonna leave with everyone, but I'm gonna wait until we're done in here.
You're just gonna hold it?
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay. You pick up a vase of flowers.
Oh, I was looking for an empty one. Are there flowers already in it?
Yeah, there's flowers in them.
Well, this ruins everything.
As you pick it up,
I'm just gonna stand there and look awkward at them for now.
As you pick it up, the patient in the bed next to the end table you took it from goes, "Hey, those were my flowers."
Oh, apologies. I was just admiring them, and my eyesight is kind of poor, so I needed to get a little closer.
All right, roll a deception check, brother.
Oh.
Good luck.
I don't. Well, I mean,
what's he even gonna fucking do? He's bedbound. Yeah. Who cares?
He didn't say that he was bedbound. He just said he was laying there.
True. That could be the hidden level 20 fighter.
Oh no.
Oh, the action surges.
I figured if he didn't believe him, it would just be like, he would look at him really weird and be like, can you put him down?
It's the fear of the DM. Make a deception check. And, maybe you'll get one tapped by the dude laying in bed. Maybe he just will look at you weird.
That's true.
Assume that every failed roll just leads immediately to combat.
It's a good thought, but he looks at you and goes, and just kind of lays back down on his bed.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put that down.
Okay.
So you eat raw meat, and you can't see.
Plan went awry.
Well, I'll give you an A for character.
Abort mission.
Abort mission. I walk out awkwardly.
Congratulations, you are now walking out awkwardly.
Abort mission. The eagle is still in the nest.
You walk out and join KT, who is just awkwardly waiting outside.
I'm still Charlie Browning. Just
You're
in case.
I decided to have a little fun with it, and I just look at her. I like, just keep walking, and we just go. We leave.
Do I look back or?
I don't.
Split apart. The rest of the party sees Itar, not fucking Itar, Alarian.
Itar, where? Where Itar?
That bitch dead.
Damage
All
dead.
of a sudden, fucking Harold just runs out. Itar, where?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Anytime you hear Itar's name.
In game or not.
Oh, don't worry. I've already got a plan. I need to talk to Taco, actually.
Fuck, that's the last thing I wanted to hear, JK. Okay. Anyways, everyone in the infirmary just sees Ilarion just kind of shuffle out awkwardly after putting the flowers down. Chat, what is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna
Just chilling, I
ask
guess.
Amira if we should do anything about the dead civilians that we found in the Thieves Guild, if they haven't already been taken care of, and if they are the missing people from the shadows.
I mean, if you want to, you could investigate, try and find their families, last of kin, etc. A little extra cha-ching for your troubles if you manage to do it. You might not. You all finish having your conversation. Harold, you successfully sneak off from the party. No one notices your departure until you are already long gone. Congratulations!
Okay, so
Cyril,
this
are
is
you
how
doing-
Harold's bonfire leaves the party. Nice.
Yep. What, if anything, are you doing, Cyril?
I can personally recommend jacking off in a corner. It's always a good action to take.
Apologies, someone came into my room and asked me something. You asked me what I'm doing?
Yes, if anything.
The party split into directions, right?
Not yet.
Kinda.
If there's gonna be two groups of people, I want to go with what is currently the smaller group of people.
Okay, that would be
just-
Alarian and KT.
Yeah, sure. Let's get to know the new people.
No, it is like 2 of the 3 new people that effectively bolted.
Well, I mean, it was the awkward lizard licking their eyeballs and walking out, and then somebody picked up a vase of flowers and was like, "Huh, these are very fascinating flowers. I'm gonna put them back and then go scuttle crab away."
Hey, I am a very well-groomed lizard. Thank
Hey,
you.
I appreciate that, but it's still fucking weird that you're licking your own eyeballs. Maybe I'm jealous.
Eyeball licking envy.
I've got tongue envy. I don't have a tongue long enough to lick my eyeballs.
Well, as long as it's not ball envy.
What were we doing?
I don't know.
We were we were walking towards the
Oh yeah,
tavern.
that's right. All right, the Three Stooges. That's right.
Wait, was it Alarian who had the coupon that all of us get gold?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll hang out with Alarian.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk towards that person.
Walk towards the barracks then.
Yeah.
Well, unless the ticket says how many of us there are, we should all be present when we get the payment.
I'm not thinking ahead like that unless you bring it up in walking distance.
Is the letter sealed from the captain? Or
Uh,
is it
it
an open letter? Are we able to read it?
It is an open letter. You are able to read it. It has the captain's seal on it.
Are we able to read the letter and evaluate if it has the number of our party members listed?
It's D&D. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I would like to see if I can read.
I
Okay.
would happily hand it off. I'm not hiding it from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The letter specifically says adventurers get 100 gold per person. Does not say how many people on the letter.
All right. I hand the letter back and I say, well, we should probably wait for the rest of the group in that case if we want to maximize our gains here. And I'd like to maximize them.
I mean, how much would you like to maximize them?
Well, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure that, say, 5 or 6 is greater than 3.
Oh, yes, no. I was asking if we wanted to try to say 7 or 8 after we wait for our friends.
That's a good question. I don't know if I could swing that.
Do you
I
think
mean, how
me
many-
would count?
How many of y'all's other people died during this?
Actually, that's a good question. Would Cyril's clone count? His
Only
echo.
one way to find out.
We're gonna need a good bullshitter.
Oh,
Oh, is that your middle name?
I don't know what my middle name is yet.
Alarian bullshitter McGee?
Magoo.
Magoo. Jeez.
No, I was more thinking about a restitution for the ones that you've lost as well.
That's a good point.
I would wholeheartedly count them in the endeavor as well. And, I mean, speaking of which, our friend here, I don't know whether he's actually 2 people or 1 person cut in half or how this works, but he has to expend the energy one way or the other to keep this up. So I would say he's doing the work of two people as one, so he gets paid extra too.
And have you seen the condition of Harold lately? I think we could maybe make the case for emotional damage.
Oh, I'm sure. All we got to do is stand there and say that other guy's name.
And just watch the fireworks.
Oh, no, we can't do that. That's horrible.
What
I
is
don't
my
know them
alignment
very
again?
well, but that's they could be friends. Like I don't know them yet, but we could all be friends. I wouldn't want to do that to them.
It would be funny though. If just entertain it for a moment, it would be funny.
No, that kind of stuff that's a little overboard. That's fucking with people's heads. That's not cool. I've heard rumor that happened here recently. When I was coming into town, something about arrows and legs and being pinned to the ground while being tortured.
Yeah, some dark things were done that day. For the record, I did not do anything directly.
Oh, so this was y'all.
I will neither confirm nor deny that. And I look
Yeah.
around and see if there are any guards within earshot.
We plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
We all know what plead the fifth means. It just means you can't get charged for it.
That is not how the Fifth Amendment works.
I was gonna say that
no,
is the furthest
I know
from
how
it,
it
but...
works. I do not have my doctorate in jurisprudence, okay?
He has his doctorate in watching Suits.
Yo, I can drink whiskey like a... No, I can't. I hate whiskey.
That's a shame.
Oakland, are you doing anything? Val, are you doing anything?
I was probably gonna follow where the paper that has our payment info on it, so
Okay.
because I want to get paid as well.
Same.
All right.
Does the panther also count?
Exactly my
Wait.
point.
He's not
the
a
panther's
person.
not a person. Yeah, damn. Cyril,
If
though,
it
we
said
could make
something
a case.
like per entity.
Oh, wait, guys, we could set up a whole thing. We could dress the panther up like a person. So,
Oh my
here's the
God.
deal.
Y'all,
No.
if you try to scam them, you might just walk away with nothing instead of 100 gold per person.
That's not...
None of us have lawful in our alignments, right?
I don't.
If
Okay,
you want to
good.
go down this route, go for it.
No,
Just be
no.
prepared to suffer the consequences. Is all I'm saying.
I'm not saying we are doing it. What I'm saying is,
It's just
here's
not
a thought.
exercise.
Here, hypothetically, we dress the panther up, disguise it, put all of our stuff, make it look like a person. When we go into the barracks to get the gold, we say, hey, here's what we're looking for X, Y, and Z. You know, restitution for the people that died helping, and our friend here and the panther. And when they're obviously going to say, we're not going to give you any money for a panther, we're like, okay, sorry, we were just joking. We're kind of messing with you, So, okay, let's go ahead and go ahead and get one less then. And it kind of draws their mind off of everything too. So we're kind of just smoke and mirrors.
To answer the question about if anybody has lawful in their alignment, yes, technically we do have somebody with lawful in the alignment.
Oh. Not for long.
It's neither good nor bad, but so the problem is lawful is like I just follow the rules that I adhere to. My rules are what they are. You don't know what they are. I may, turn on the entire party and start murking people, but that's to be decided.
Oh, Alarian's prepared for that, by the way.
Yeah, if you come for the king, you best not miss.
Alarian's like Batman. He's already got plans to down every one of you just in case it comes to something like that.
We're not having another Hamilton situation on our hands.
I've already got it in my head how I'm going to take down everybody if people start turning on somebody. That's why I'm always happy. I've already got my exits planned. Okay, so y'all think it's a bad idea. That's fine. You can tell me ideas are bad. It's a fun thing to think about anyway.
After
No
you
one's
just
there.
talked about taking us all out.
Literally, no one's there. I was making a comment because I'm not there. I'm still at the infirmary. I was just making the comment because I heard nobody's got lawful in their alignment, right? And I was like, technically, I am lawful.
Well, we about to change that.
I love being
I don't think we are.
The best kind of correct.
I still need to watch the new season.
Felix, are you still at the infirmary?
I'm gonna hang out in the infirmary because this is where I'm needed more so than with the party currently.
Sounds good. So you
Yeah,
just
successfully split the party. Good job.
No,
Alright.
I mean, it's like I didn't hear that we were going anywhere really, so it's like I'm gonna help people the best I can, and I help people in the infirmary better than stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm chilling in the infirmary until somebody comes and gets me. Like Bear's fucking off wherever he fucked off to. Nobody's caught on to that yet, so I'm just gonna hang out in the infirmary.
Speaking of which, okay, so
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
So we are going to shuffle. You said you're pulling one.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh god.
A third shuffle. You are all witnessing me shuffle these.
So this is what he snuck off to do.
Roll your sleight of hand.
Okay, we got. You can't really see it.
The moon.
Moon.
Sanity set to 0. The ghost can now hunt you.
So you gain. Turn that off. Find that. All right. So as you draw this card after doing what you did, you draw it and you suddenly feel almost an at peace feeling. You feel at peace, but it also feels powerful. You have you almost feel like maybe this is Itar's way of saying goodbye to you, and you gain 1 use of the wish spell.
Jesus. Wow.
Jeez. Okay.
And I know exactly what that's from.
What you gonna wish for?
So
Purple worms?
I brought that up to Taco, and now I see what he meant with his response, which I figured, yeah, it was very cryptic.
It was, because I didn't want to give away too much.
I will hold that in my back pocket.
This man's became one of the most powerful men in this plane of existence.
Pretty much.
And none of us know this.
Nobody knows this yet. Nobody knows this.
And so about 2 hours later, Harold will just show up.
Where are you showing up?
He tracked y'all, kind of.
Yeah, wherever y'all end up is where Harold will show up.
Well, we're having a loud, insane conversation, so I imagine it wouldn't be too difficult.
So at some point, y'all just see Harold saunter up.
Yep.
All right.
Anyways, how's the rest of the party doing?
Seems to be
Oh,
quiet.
just tending to the wounded and sickly.
Are we still having the conversation about trying to get money?
I don't know. KT's having a stroke.
Apparently.
All right. So where is the group minus Felix heading? Where are y'all going? Where is your end destination?
Theoretically, we were going to go hang out at least around where we go turn in the note for the reward.
Okay, so around the barracks area.
I think we were just waiting for people to show up so we can claim more reward.
Yeah, that's fair enough. After about 2 hours or so of waiting up, you see Harold walk on by.
You as in just KT, or you as in the group?
The group. Group sees Harold walk on by,
Harold?
mosey on by.
Harold?
Is he making his way downtown?
Oh, hello.
Walking fast. Faces
Faces
fast.
past. And he's homebound, correct.
Where'd you run off to?
I had to take care of some personal matters.
Oh, okay. We were on our way to get our reward, but then it was pointed out that we should probably have everyone present.
Yes.
So I think we're waiting for or making our way back to the rest of the party.
After that exchange happens, once Harold has walked up, Cyril is going to, with zero knowledge of whatever happened to you earlier, I sincerely do not know what happened. Cyril's going to put his hand on Harold's shoulder and say, "Please try not to get yourself stuck in another plane of existence. It is not a fun time."
Okay.
And then,
he's just kind of puzzling, looking at him, just like, where is this coming from?
Cyril will just smile and turn to, if we're starting to move back toward the barracks.
All right. Well, everyone is present except Felix, who is still in the infirmary. Unless Felix has left the infirmary, in which case Felix has left the infirmary.
Felix is gonna hang out in the infirmary. He's better used there.
Okay. So do y'all go in without Felix to get your reward?
I guess so, because we've been waiting for like 2 hours at that location, have we not?
Give or take.
Something like that.
I mean, Felix didn't know where the fuck y'all went, so
Yeah, y'all just kind of left without word.
Oh, for some
everyone
reason,
That
just
sounds
started
like
leaving. I was kind of
to
like,
get people.
okay, I'm just gonna go and people are gonna go do their thing. I wasn't told we were doing anything, so I'm walking around. I'm giving people comfort as they're dying. I'm healing people that I can heal. You know, I'm just being myself.
Harold would have gone, I guess Harold will ask, oh, does it account for everyone in the party?
No, I think we should probably all be there.
Well, then let's go get Felix.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna be so pissed.
How far away? Like how?
It's really
We're in
not
the
that
same
far.
town.
Waited 2 hours.
We waited for. We were just having a very animated conversation about dressing up a panther like a person for 2 hours.
Yes.
And then Harold showed up, and then we were like, oh yeah, the money.
You make your way back to the infirmary. Felix is, in fact, still there, just tending to the wounded.
Hey, Felix.
I'll be right back with you, sir. I gotta go. I gotta take this.
Hey, come on.
I understand.
What?
Let's go get
What?
paid.
Okay, go get paid.
You got to be there.
Why do I have to be there?
Note says so.
Show me the note.
Right here.
It says that anybody's present will get paid. Okay, so go get paid.
You need to get paid too.
I really don't.
You can give it all away. It doesn't matter.
What does money do for people?
It can buy them better care.
Money's a fucking pyramid scheme. It's stupid. This is
Not right now. It's
we're all
backed
gonna
by
die,
gold.
and
This
then
is
we
a
can't
gold
take our
coin.
material things with us. You know.
Exactly. So we spend it on other suckers. That way they provide a service to make people live better. Tell them to hire more people like you. There's your new cause.
That's not gonna fix anything because people don't hire me. Look, I'm doing this for free.
Exactly. And people might care even more if they got paid.
Make some pamphlets.
I heard it worked in the past.
Also, you can.
Yeah, and I
use
also
that-
heard that's why there's a giant burning tree outside town.
Oh,
Well, like you
gosh.
said, everything dies.
Yeah, so I don't need any, I have no use for money. I have enough to supply my own means, and I don't need more. Take my share. I don't care.
Well, we can't take your share unless you're there.
What,
And if
just tell him I'm there. Somebody's probably good with like mimicry. Just say he turned himself invisible and hasn't figured out how to undo it yet. People do it all the time. I told you guys are gonna be pissed.
I don't know if you comprehend what's going on here.
Probably not, but I don't really care. So you could go and get money, right? You could just, fool the guards. I don't think they're all that smart. Just have somebody like, doing that like weird talking without moving their lips thing, and just say, yeah, it's our buddy. He turned himself invisible, and maybe there's another magic user. You just like do an unseen servant or something. It will work. Trust me. I'm more needed here than I'm needed at the barracks.
These people need medicine more than they need you.
I don't think so, Tim.
we'll try. We'll attempt to get his share.
Okay, so plan B, we dress the panther up.
Get some pants on that panther.
I mean, I guess in theory we could use the other half of you as a stand-in for him. He's a party member that's there, that he's there in spirit. I
This
think
is your
it'll work.
twin brother.
Is
It's twin
Cyril's
brother me,
echo
exactly,
able
see?
to be touched or like have?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we drape like a cloak and we just say, "Oh yeah, that's Jimmy."
I have a feeling we're
bad-
overthinking
bad
this
accident.
way too much.
Oh, we are. I'm sure Taco hates us right
All
now.
Does anyone have a blanket or something we can drape over the echo?
Oh my god, you're actually fucking doing it.
I mean, to be fair, I was
Yes.
just I didn't even think we needed to worry about the blanket. He looks like a person. He can
He
be
just-
touched. He's
yeah.
real. He's just see-through.
But what if they've met someone like? Well, actually, I don't know if they would have ever met someone like Cyril and his echo before. Good point.
Oh, don't worry. There's no one in the world like me.
That's right.
Well, except you.
You're one in a million.
No, I'm
No,
one
he
in a
said-
million.
You said there's no one in the world like me, but that is me and you are you. So you're like me.
No. I'm like me. Me is like no one else.
Does
Are you
anyone smell
not like
toast?
Are you not like me either? Like
All the time.
me is like you, but you not like me?
No. You are like you. I am like me. Me is like no one in the world. Meanwhile, in the background, the echo is just hitting the gritty.
Okay.
So, you drape a cloak around Echo? Yeah? Are we? I don't
Are
know.
we? I mean, they made a good point that there is no one like our good friend Cyril. So would they know that the echo is not a real person? Let's find
No,
out.
there's no one like the echoes. There's plenty of people like Cyril.
I'm so confused.
Do you try to,
I don't think we need to.
It's up to y'all.
Where's this conversation happening at?
Just walking.
Okay, because I was like, if you guys are still in the infirmary, Felix is gonna go. He looks like a person. You don't need to drape a cloak over him. Just take him in with you.
All right. So before we go in there, in that case, Cyril, what is your argument gonna be if they ask if your echo is a real person? What are you gonna hit them with?
Of course me is real. Can't you see? I'm right there.
That'll work. I'm with it.
Great.
I'll support this. I'll back it.
We totally got this. After you, I guess. And I hold the door open.
I'll go in first. I'll do this. I got this, guys.
I guess you're going in alone from the sounds of it.
I guess.
All right, I'll go in next.
I'm tired of holding the door, so I go in third.
I'll go in next.
Hello, adventurers. What can I do for you this time?
We've got a note from the guard captain here authorizing payment to each of us in the sum of 100 gold per each of us.
Per person in our party.
Correct. and I hand it over to him.
He reads it over. It's like, okay, 6 of you, 600 gold. Who wants it?
Seven.
Me, right there.
Oh, our cleric is over in the infirmary helping out.
Well, your cleric stiffed you out of 100 gold then.
Well, what about our friend right here?
Yeah, that's the weird dude's clone. I've seen it before.
That doesn't make it any less of a person in our party. Just because he was made differently doesn't make him any less of a person.
Does me have a heartbeat?
I turn over to Cyril. That's all you.
What's a heart?
Oh no.
Incredible.
Yeah, 600. Final offer. Take it or leave it.
Yep, I take it for us and I dole it out to the party right there. That way everyone has their gold in their inventory. I hope you just know that we were just messing around. We wouldn't actually intentionally try to...
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
That being said, would you, if our cleric came by later to get it, would you pay him then?
Like if he came with the same note,
I mean,
you could even sign it and date it. That way you know that it's the same one if he comes back.
I mean, sure.
Cool. We appreciate it. That's awesome of you.
Yeah.
I hope you know you just did a really good thing. You should feel good about yourself. Some people would have said no just to be mean and just go, you're a good person. Thank you.
Normally when people are nice to me, there's a favor coming after.
No, sir. Thank you.
He sheds a little tear, just like, no one's ever been nice to me unconditionally before.
Damn.
He says this after we attempted to still swindle money out of him. Not once, but twice.
I just made up for all of that. Don't screw this bromance up now. I'm building connections wherever I go.
Well, good luck on whatever your quest is, my friends.
Staying alive.
Thanks. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and, since I've got my gold and I doled it out to everyone, I'm going to go ahead and just leave and kind of just wait right out front. I won't go anywhere else.
So we should probably go collect our cleric at this point and then confer on the next steps to take.
I think it's a dead cause at this point. Are you not talking specifically about him getting his money?
I meant just collect him and then confer about what we're doing in the big picture.
Oh, okay.
Which we could probably confer with. I'll be like, well, we could ask what Amara thinks our next step should be, or we could follow up with Lady Caleria, for that matter.
Oh yeah, I wonder how she's doing.
We should probably find out.
Her house was kind of hella wrecked, so.
Well, she is also a really good mage, so chances are we'll go over there and it's been rebuilt already.
Did we get the signed note back from the quartermaster guy?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hold on to it when we go back to say hi to Felix.
Alrighty, so let's go meet Felix.
Anyways, okay, so y'all make it to the infirmary without incident. Felix is still there tending to wounded and dying human beings and other not human beings.
I will wait until Felix is done with the task he is currently performing before approaching him for conversation.
Okay. You wait for Felix to finish doing whatever he's doing. You find a window when he finishes healing a guy.
Yes, Cyril, what can I do you for? Are you injured again?
No, not this time. I wanted to let you know when we went to visit the quartermaster, and I hold out the slip of paper with the added signature, that he would allow you to visit at a later date, present this, which is the signed copy that you are the remaining person who did not collect their money. I know you are against getting gold, but please do remember that money can be exchanged for goods and services, such as diamonds that allow for resurrections.
Right. Resurrections. Ye have little faith, Cyril. You have little faith.
I'm not saying that we're going to die and that you will need to resurrect us, but it's better to have the money and not need it than to not have it but need it.
Didn't y'all just have like 2 or 3 people die in the last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Harold just kind of goes, and just kind of backs away backs away a bit.
Harold goes, additionally, I don't know how magic works. I'm not a spellcaster. Don't you require expensive components for some of your spells?
Yes.
Listen, just for ease of mind, take the ticket. If you don't get your money, that's on you, but it is up to you now.
I will take this piece of paper.
Hey, congratulations. You can add the note to your inventory.
I have a signed note in my inventory now.
You sure do.
Cyril will walk back to the rest of the group where the Echo was waiting.
So now what?
Healing people.
Do you not want to go check on some of the other people that we've had dealings with recently? One of them, house burned down.
Hold on. Did you burn the house? Not necessarily you, but did you all burn her house down or their house down? Sorry.
No.
I definitely meant there. Okay.
We were fighting the people burning the house down, mostly successfully.
And this is where, Hamilton, I remember Hamilton was the reason that the house even, caught fire because of, fire spells.
I was the reason it was put out. Not to toot my own horn.
So yeah, you person lost like entire house or just like part of the house or like what's the story there?
I do believe every window in that house was broken, even the interior ones. It was very strange.
And who is this person to you?
All I remember is that the Thieves Guild was gonna show up at her house.
She is the
and we had
benefactor.
forewarned knowledge.
She is the benefactor for whom we were fighting the Thieves Guild after for what they did to her house.
So I mean, I guess it's one of those things. Are you gonna go and just like tell her like job's done because like kind of wiped out the Thieves Guild yesterday? See what else she's got going for us, or I'm a little lost as to like what's going on.
From what I can recall, there was an item stolen not from her house but elsewhere that she was interested in. So we may need to see about recovering that.
Yeah, about that item. You found it in the Thieves Guild.
A correction. We should see about returning that item.
It makes a lot more sense now. Okay.
Definitely forgot to add that to the list of loot, but yeah, that is a thing that you found in the Thieves Guild. Congratulations. Is that where y'all are going to find Lady Caleria?
Probably.
I mean, that's probably the thing we can get done the soonest, right?
Yeah. Surely, right?
I'll find Lady Caleria without much rubwubs. Hello, guys. What can I do for you?
We got that thing you needed, or was stolen from you.
She holds out her hand expectantly.
Hey, does anyone remember what the actual item that was stolen was?
It was a key.
I taught Valerian wins. It was in fact a key.
Good.
I mean, Felix wouldn't know, but I knew.
I was wondering
Yeah,
if I
wouldn't know
misremembered.
either, but
We hand over the key.
So thank you. Thank you. Although now that the front half of my house is burnt down, this isn't a whole lot of good. But
Well, unfortunately, the Thieves Guild did not have an extra front half of your house in their hideout, but if they did, I would have pointed it out to you.
I'm sure you would have. Thank you for everything that you have done for me. I know it's been not the easiest thing. She reaches into her purse, pulls out 200 gold pieces, hands it out to you as an offering. Your reward, as initially promised.
We will add this 200 to the group.
Yeah, I'll edit the post for that.
I'm so glad we have a post for it now.
Me too.
I feel like we did at one point.
Trying to find the post.
It's in the quest log.
I feel like we did at one point that Yoshi was keeping up, and then it got lost somewhere.
The community pile is up
So
to
I
date.
guess we'll go to Lady Caleria and be like, do you have anything else that you need done that we might be able to assist you with? Lady Caleria, our services are at your disposal if you need of us again.
Hey, I don't expect you to dedicate your entire essence and being to this, but if you happen to be around the area of Shadowguard Keep, could you ask about my father?
Oh, we were gonna do that anyways.
Cool. I appreciate that. The key
I
was.
mean, you can tell. Like, obviously, you know that could be a personal question, but you know, I'm kind of curious.
It was just to a panic room.
Yeah, those are good to have.
Other than that, I don't really have any other work working right now. But if I do, I'll send a pigeon. Well, I hear you all got your hands full with a whole bunch of shit.
yes, so we should be on our way.
Don't let me keep you.
Didn't plan on it. Bye.
Lady Caleria disliked that. You just see in like the top left corner of your mind, Caleria disliked that, or Caleria disapproves.
Shit happens. We saved her life. She can deal with one sentence of sadness or offensiveness.
As we leave, I just turn to the rest of the party. I go, well, I guess only one thing we have left to do around here would be try to find out the people that were in the cages at the Thieves Guild.
Say that again.
The side quest, try to find closure for the people.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Yes, it is up to the party. It is at this point probably around 3 p.m. in your day.
He'll turn to the rest of the party, and Harold will turn to the rest of the party and just go, any idea on where we should start?
Nope. I don't know how many people knew much about people in the Thieves Guild. I would assume that your identity would be fairly secret. So
Aren't we talking about the commoners we found in the the chests, the cages though? Like we're trying to deal with them. Like people should recognize these people and be like, oh yeah, that's Tom Jenkins from down the street there. His wife's been looking for him for like a week.
Don't they have someone that cuts you open after you die and like does all that for other people?
I think you're thinking of like making sure they died of natural causes and stuff. That's a little different. You still need to identify the body.
Otherwise, everybody's going to be Joe or Jane Doe.
Those are peculiar names. I just figured that the authorities around here, after knowing what happened there, would be looking through it and find the dead people and go from there. But I'm new here, so if that may not be how it's handled, I'm willing to go help.
Question: where would the bodies been taken, or are they still in the Thieves Guild?
As far as you know, the bodies have not been taken yet.
Well, guess we're going back to the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
And Harold will just start walking there.
I guess I'll go with
I mean,
him.
Felix would follow Harold if he's heading to the Thieves Guild. So
As we're walking in, no one pets a cat.
I'm not the one that pet the cat in the first place.
Just saying.
That was-
Saying it out loud.
Wasn't that you?
No.
Could have sworn you were one of the people that touched the cat.
No.
Wait, no, you're right. Yeah, I'm thinking of Cyril. You're right.
Hey, I didn't pet any cats.
You didn't touch the cat. You walked over by the cats, and that was enough.
All right, so I guess we'll go and start looking at the bodies again. And I'll actually, are the bodies like stripped down? Are they naked? Are they have clothes on still?
They all have clothes on.
They're probably starting to smell real bad.
They are not smelling great, that is for sure. They have all, since you have gone, voided their bowels.
Well, I will steal my stomach and try to find anything identifying on the bodies themselves.
Okay. Make investigation check. You are on that. You knew exactly what was coming.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'll help.
All right.
What should I do to help? Because I feel like my role is going to be way worse.
Well, looks like Alarian beat you to it.
I guess we're each investigating a different body at this point.
Yeah, Alarian would have gone to a different body and looked around.
Hey, so if you want,
Yeah.
Cyril's not.
No, I'm here for moral support.
Cyril walked up to a body, smelled it, and just like,
I'll have my echo look instead.
Okay, Mia's just going through the bodies. Okay. So the first body that Harold is investigating, you find a picture of this person's family. This person has a wife and a daughter, about 3 years old, give or take, from what you can tell. And he's just kind of got like a portrait of them in his pocket.
And who is that on again?
That is on this one. Harold is doing this one.
Gotcha.
Okay. This is the one that Alarian is going to. You can, with your heightened, not quite a vampire senses, you catch a whiff of something other than shit.
Oh, the sweet blood. It seems to me.
I investigate.
Yes. I was getting to that part. Upon further sniffing of this scent, it smells like the stiffies that you all partook in from the tavern.
Oh man, I can't remember. I love remembering that night when we passed around the stiffy.
Do I recognize this dude from the 2 or 3 nights I've been there?
You do not recognize him, no. You have not seen him at the tavern, but you can put together that he frequents it, given and his favorite drink is in fact the stiffy, because smell.
Nothing else on him? No ID, no name.
No ID, no name. That's all you got to go off for that guy. The last body is more of a group effort. Takes a Cyril and a Vel working together, except the Vel is more working alongside Cyril's echo. You're just watching me go through this body's things. And on that body, the third body, you find a distinct pink flower. So you both can roll a nature check for me.
Oh, I am not good at those.
Good thing the ranger
Wow.
probably is, right?
Well, you would hope.
You know what? I was in the Feywild for a while. Maybe I'll know.
Well, well, well.
Whale, whale, whale.
Wow, it turns out that the only place this flower grows is the place my village burned down 100 years ago.
You recognize the flower as a pink daisy, which is a somewhat rare flower, and it only grows in a very specific small part of the city.
That's very specific.
Yes, and that is what you find on Le Bodies. What you do with that information is up to you.
So, I think mine was drunk. What about y'all?
We got a flower.
Very specific flower.
Oh.
I got a photo.
I got a rock.
Yeah, that's kind of what
I got a jar of dirt.
that's what Felix is kind of doing. He's like, I've already reposed these bodies, like they're just decaying naturally. We need pictures of these bodies, and we could go around town and be like, do you know this man and or woman?
No. I have a picture of that I found on the body. It is a picture of his wife and daughter.
So we can probably ask where they live, and then be like, bearers of bad news, and say we're sorry for their loss. At least this way they know what happened to him, rather than like, because it's the whole thing of like maybe they're holding out hope that he's still alive, and like I don't know. I'm not the best in these situations.
I thought that's what you did. Or do I misunderstand?
I'm more of the person that's dying. I'm good with them. I'm not good with the grievances necessarily, or a situation where it's like normally the people I help knew that the person was about to die, or like was there to witness their death, rather than a out of the blue ragtag team of misfits running around and saying, hey, by the way, your husband and dad's dead, sorry. Like I don't know how to handle that situation.
Well, that makes two of us.
Because I think it's like the whole thing of like we probably should at least tell them what happened. Well, I mean, I don't. Do we know what happened here, God, or is it just like they were ritualistic sacrificial? Like what happened?
Are you asking your deity?
I'm asking either my deity or the DM. I don't know. I just kind of kept doing the voice and it didn't stop. I'm in trouble.
Dig yourself out of the hole now, bitch.
Okay. Yes, sir. Hey, young sir.
I think you've already made a check to determine cause of death.
I can't remember. I've slept since then.
Yeah, I want to say you did, so I'm not going to make you do it again. You remember that the cause of death for all of the civilians was poison.
Oh, okay, yeah. But like, I guess I couldn't like deter if it was like a sacrificial poisoning kind of thing, mass suicide, like mass unaliving, or just like they were torturing the people and they just became poison. I guess is more or less of what I was trying to get at.
Gotcha. You can try to investigate that further if you would like. You can make an investigation check.
No, that's a 2 for a 3.
2. Yeah.
So definitely still can't tell. Probably. I mean, the bodies have been here a long time. Well, not necessarily a long time, but it's just poison. So without like doing and knowing more about the Thieves Guild, if they were into like ritualistic sacrifice with poisoning, or if they were just some sadistic fucks poisoning people and they just succumbed to the poisoning, like I can't tell that. Would I know of any deities that are like big into poisons?
You can make a religion check.
That's a 12.
The cleric rolling a 12 on religion, huh?
Okay, so here's the thing: is religion is int, and I have a +1 to int, but I'm proficient in religion, so it's a +4. So it's not necessarily that it's bad; it's that I rolled shit.
Fair. You think very hard about it, but your mind, it does not come up with any deities that specifically target poison or specifically have an affinity for poison.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's the latter, but you never know with stuff like this. Probably the only way we're gonna find out is if there's any clues around, hidden out in this hiding hole. But yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Dungeons and Dragons 50th birthday today.
Interesting.
Oh, that must mean that the stamps are available from the post office. Also, I'm kind of bummed that they had their birthday, but no discount on books today.
No, they still gotta maintain capitalism, you understand. They still gotta get rich.
Or die trying.
Exactly. Anyone anyone else investigating anything, or is it just Felix?
Wait, I'm lost. Investigating what?
I'm
Oh,
looking
that's
around to
easy.
see if these guys
Oh.
were just sadists and like killing these people through slow meticulous torture with poisoning, or if there was like more meaning behind killing these people.
I investigate the area around the body I'm investigating.
Okay. You may also roll an investigation check. Better. So, as you are investigating the body in the area around the body, you notice very tiny, very faint, like prick marks on the victim's foot, which leads you to investigate the ground they were standing on. And sure enough, there's just a tiny, tiny, almost invisible to the eye poison spike trap hidden in the cage on the ground.
Harold will just kind of point at it while also drawing attention to Felix and anybody else that's around him. Is like, careful, there's poison spike traps at the bottom of the cages.
Good to know.
Which leads me to believe that it's probably torture.
Yeah, that seems kind of pretty sadistic in my book.
Yeah.
Is there an office like door area here?
Yeah.
Can I enter the office?
The quote unquote office is pretty much like the bunks and like the treasure room.
It's kind of empty.
Yeah. But
I mean, I'm just kind of more or less looking for like where they would keep a ledger of people that they've lent money to.
Gotcha.
My real life profession's kicking in. I'm going accounting on these.
So how about that deck of many things?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should add that to your inventory.
Yeah. I did, but they
Oh,
only have
wow.
the deck of many things and deck of many minis. They don't have fates.
It's all one deck, so it's fine.
45 left. Actually, I'll do it here.
Anyways, saying that this that leads me to believe that people were in shady dealings, but like I'm not the best at thieves' cant and stuff, so maybe it was just hidden in plain sight, you know?
Would I have seen that?
No, there was no additional information to discover.
Was it the Department of Human Resources?
Yeah.
Those fucking useless bastards.
So what y'all
I think by the sound of it, we were probably going to start heading to.
Yeah, but what time is it?
at about 5 in the evening.
I would say let's head to Upper City tomorrow.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So back to the.
You were at the
Oh, that's right. Sorry, brain skipping beats over here.
It's okay. You're not from around here.
No, I am not.
Y'all are already, of course. Stiffies?
Capable? I mean, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, why not?
What's your mid shelf at?
We got the half mast.
I'm feeling half mast right now.
Oh,
What half mast?
I love it.
Slams it down. That'll be 5 silver, please.
I hand over a gold piece.
Ah, well, this buys you 2 half masts.
Would 2 half masts make a stiffy?
fair.
The stiffy.
One stiffy for Harold.
I really don't want to say it that way, but same.
One alcoholic beverage for Vel.
Thank you.
Elkwin will have a floppy
Lowest
tier.
No, that's a storage device.
True. As opposed to a hard drive.
Oh man, if your birth date starts with
2018 when they started saying look at is whether you have 19 or 20 in the beginning of your birthday. I was like, man.
You know what really got me? 2022 when I realized that people like legal drinking age.
Jesus Christ.
That too.
Yeah, that is when I was like,
remember.
Oh my god.
Remember. Now refer to the 19.
Hmm.
Work with looking at college financial or have birthdays in the two.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My numbers fucked up right now. Hold on.
I'm an old soul.
Well, yeah.
Excuse me. Hey,
They-
class 2004 would like question talk with you.
Okay, no, I graduated high school. My brain helpfully provided born.
My money is in May.
I didn't even go to my 10.
Graduated high school in 2000.
And I don't fit in them.
We did not have a small one if we did.
Private Catholic school.
Not really much. It was just shirts and jeans.
you all had uniforms. Well, I got to wear whatever the fuck I wanted. It wasn't profane.
The
Same.
funny part is, despite not having uniforms, I wore basically the same thing every day because I just had 6 copies of it in my dresser.
Yeah.
So back on track. We all
sorry,
have specific drinks.
I'll take an apple cider.
All yours.
For my floppy derailing everything.
It was worth it.
And make pills for it.
Regret.
I'm so glad Ash still had haircut. I would have felt bad if she missed that joke.
We're really letting this out.
Just flopping in the wind.
Hey, Mandy, while you're at this, you're fucking welcome.
Damn it.
Everyone. Insert Monty Python. Move it along.
Get on with it.
Make my wisdom saving throw and go to bed.
Okay. 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 Doesn't go to bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You all go to bed. Everyone sleeps for about. I did you to take a long rest.
Yeah, okay, I fucked up. I only spent one.
Oh, for that's dead now.
You better speak in, my brother in Christ.
God damn it, Taco.
You all sleep for about 3 hours or so before you're all awoken by a horrific wailing coming from. Just sounds like it's surrounding. I would try to make the sounds, but I don't want to.
Insert Nazgul screech. Lord.
Yeah, that's
I
a good
just scared the
one.
fuck out of Ash because it didn't come through, and I'm sad.
I'm disturbed.
Yes,
The video broadcast taketh, and the video broadcast giveth away. I said that back, but fuck it.
You all wake suddenly alert. You hear thumping and banging on the tavern walls. You hear the patrons. You hear Myra, all shouting in horror, screaming at the sight. One of you window and you see you see a sight, that's for sure.
You see
My God, it's
something.
John Cena.
Outside. surrounding the tavern. The familiar face. It's in a different body, but you see a revenant outside,
Fuck. Oh.
accompanied by legions minions under its command.
Nope.
We just stand in the middle and turn undead. We win.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know. Not my job.
True, it's my job.
So
And that's the cliffhanger we end off on today.
I don't see.